The objective of this video is to learn how to approximate the mean of a variable from group data. We have discussed how to compute descriptive statistics from raw data, but often the only available data have already been summarized into frequency distributions, such as this table below, which reflects exam scores for 34 students. And in this case, we'll consider that to be population data. Although we cannot find exact values of the mean or standard deviation without raw data, we can approximate these measures using the techniques that you'll see in this section. Key assumption: we will assume that within each class interval, the mean of the data value is equal to the midpoint. The midpoint is calculated using the halfway point within the class interval range. And the midpoint is defined by the variable x. So what we got to do is we need to insert a column between the class interval and the frequency. We'll label it midpoint, and we'll center that, and then variable x. Okay? So the midpoint of this first interval is 95.5. Just add 91 to 100. It's 191. Divide by 2, you get 95.5. The next interval is 85.5. And if we just continue down, I'll fill in the rest of the chart using the same process. Okay? So now what we need to do is we need to create a column which multiplies x times the frequency. X times the frequency. So for the first row, we're going to put an equal sign. We're going to click this cell with the 95.5, multiply times this cell with the 4. So the x times f for row 9, for the A's, if you will, is 382. Because we use variables, Excel allows us to drag and drop the remaining columns. So I'm going to drag them all the way down. So these are the values of x times f for each class interval. So the mean is the sum of x times f divided by the sum of f. Well, here's x times f, and frequency is f. So in order to get the sum of x times f, we're just going to highlight all the numbers. We're going to go one row. We're going to take our cursor up to auto sum, and we're going to get a number, 2437. Now we're going to sum the frequencies. So we're going to highlight, drag one row past, and we're going to sum. Okay, that's 34 students. Okay, so the mean, therefore, mu equals 2437 divided by 34, and we're going to round that up. The mean of the 34 exam scores is 72. That concludes this video.